Ever wondered how interfaces work in C#? Well, wonder no more. Today we're diving deep into the world of interfaces, breaking down this crucial aspect of the C# language from the basics to advanced applications. So what exactly is an interface? In the simplest terms, an interface in C# is a blueprint of a class. It's like a contract that defines a set of methods, properties, and events. However, unlike classes, an interface doesn't provide any implementation for these members. It merely declares them, leaving it up to the implementing class to provide the actual functionality. Now, why would you use an interface? Interfaces come in handy when you want to create a system that's highly modular and extensible. With interfaces, you can define what a class should do, but not how it should do it. This means you can swap out entire sections of your code without affecting the rest of your program. Let's move on to a bit of syntax. To define an interface in C#, you use the interface keyword. After that, you list out any methods, properties, or events you want your classes to implement. Remember, these are just declarations. You don't provide any code inside these methods. Next, to use an interface, a class needs to implement it using the implements keyword. Once a class commits to an interface, it's like signing a contract. The class must provide an implementation for every single method and property declared in the interface. Now that we've got the basics covered, let's delve a little deeper. What happens when a class implements multiple interfaces? Well, C# handles this scenario with aplomb. A class can implement any number of interfaces. If there's a conflict between method names, the class can use explicit interface implementation to distinguish between them. Another advanced feature of interfaces in C# is the ability to define default methods. Introduced in C#8, default methods allow you to provide a basic implementation of a method within an interface. Classes can use this default implementation or provide their own. To wrap things up, let's summarize what we've learned today. Interfaces in C# are like blueprints or contracts for classes. They define what a class should do, but not how to do it, creating a system that's modular and extensible. To use an interface, a class must implement it and provide functionality for all its members. A class can implement multiple interfaces, and if necessary, use explicit interface implementation to resolve conflicts. And finally, from C#8 onwards, interfaces can contain default methods, adding another layer of flexibility. It's a lot to take in, but understanding interfaces is a crucial step in becoming a proficient C# programmer. They may seem complex at first, but with practice, you'll find that they can make your code cleaner, more flexible, and easier to maintain. So take this knowledge, start experimenting, and see how interfaces can transform your C# programming journey.